Welcome to my channel Car Update 2025. Today, we're diving straight into the world where speed is not just measured in kilometers per hour but in heartbeats per second, where engineering meets obsession, and where drivers don't just race machines, they become one with them. Imagine a car so aggressively designed that it looks like it's attacking the air itself, a machine built not for comfort, not for daily roads, but purely to dominate the racetrack. This is the universe of GT8 racing cars, and once you understand what these monsters truly represent, you'll never look at motorsport the same way again. GT8 racing cars are not just vehicles, they are the ultimate expression of controlled chaos. Every bolt, every curve, every aerodynamic fin has one mission: speed with precision. These cars are born from a deep-rooted racing philosophy where performance outweighs luxury and where milliseconds decide legends. The moment a GT8 car rolls onto the track, the atmosphere changes. The sound alone is enough to raise goosebumps, a deep, aggressive roar that echoes across grandstands and tunnels into your chest. That sound is not just noise, it's the language of raw power. What makes GT8 racing cars truly fascinating is how they blur the line between road cars and pure race machines. Unlike single-seater Formula cars, GT8 machines often begin their life as production-based supercars. But don't be fooled. By the time engineers are done with them, almost nothing remains ordinary. The chassis is reinforced, stripped, and rebuilt with racing in mind. Weight reduction becomes a religion. Every unnecessary gram is removed, replaced by carbon fiber, lightweight alloys, and race-grade materials designed to survive extreme forces at insane speeds. Aerodynamics play a massive role in GT8 racing. These cars are not designed to cut through air quietly, they are designed to dominate it. Massive front splitters bite into the airflow, rear diffusers suck the car toward the track, and towering rear wings generate enormous downforce. At high speeds, a GT8 car feels glued to the asphalt, allowing drivers to take corners that would be impossible in a normal vehicle. This downforce is the invisible hand that keeps the car stable while pushing the limits of physics. Under the hood, GT8 racing cars are mechanical masterpieces. High-performance engines, often version 8S or turbocharged power units, are tuned to deliver brutal acceleration and relentless top-end speed. These engines are not just powerful, they are durable, built to withstand hours of high RPM punishment. Paired with sequential racing gearboxes, shifts happen in milliseconds, each one accompanied by a sharp, violent punch that keeps the car in its power band at all times. But raw power alone does not win races. What truly defines a GT8 racing car is balance. Engineers spend countless hours fine-tuning suspension geometry, brake bias, traction control systems, and tire management strategies. The suspension is stiff yet responsive, designed to provide maximum grip while communicating every detail of the track to the driver. Braking systems use massive carbon ceramic discs capable of stopping the car from extreme speeds again and again without fading. When a GT8 car brakes, it feels like the world is being pulled backward. Inside the cockpit, comfort is sacrificed for control. There are no plush seats or fancy infotainment systems. Instead, drivers sit low in rigid racing buckets, strapped in with multi-point harnesses. The steering wheel is a command center, filled with buttons, dials, and digital displays that provide real-time data. Every glance matters, every input must be precise. In a GT8 racing car, the driver is not a passenger, they are a vital component of the machine. Driving a GT8 racing car requires more than skill, it demands mental strength. The speed is relentless, the concentration required is absolute, and mistakes are unforgiving. At racing velocity, everything happens faster than the human brain wants to process. Corners rush toward you, braking zones shrink, and overtaking opportunities appear and disappear in an instant. The best GT8 drivers are those who can stay calm inside the storm, making perfect decisions under extreme pressure. One of the most thrilling aspects of GT8 racing is the competition itself. These cars don't race alone, they battle door to door against equally powerful machines driven by elite racers. The sound of multiple GT8 cars screaming down a straight is nothing short of addictive. Slipstreaming, late braking, strategic overtakes, and wheel-to-wheel battles create moments that define racing history. Fans don't just watch GT8 races, they feel them. Another key element that separates GT8 racing from other motorsport categories is strategy. Races are not won purely by speed. Tire wear, fuel consumption, pit stop timing, and driver stamina all play critical roles. Teams must decide when to push and when to conserve. A perfectly timed pit stop can gain several positions, while a small mistake can ruin an entire race. This strategic depth adds another layer of intensity that keeps fans on the edge of their seats. GT8 racing cars also represent a bridge between motorsport and automotive innovation. Technologies developed on the track often find their way into road cars. Advanced braking systems, aerodynamic concepts, lightweight materials, and engine efficiency improvements are all tested under the extreme conditions of racing before being adapted for everyday vehicles. In many ways, GT8 Racing pushes the entire automotive industry forward. What truly makes GT8 racing cars special is the emotional connection they create. These machines are loud, aggressive, and unapologetic. They don't try to be friendly. They exist to be fast. When a GT8 car takes a corner at full speed, sparks flying beneath it, tires screaming in protest, it reminds us why motorsport exists. It's about pushing limits, challenging fear, and celebrating human ingenuity. The evolution of GT8 racing continues year after year. Regulations change, technology advances, and competition becomes even more intense. Hybrid systems, improved safety features, and enhanced data analytics are shaping the future of GT racing. Yet, despite all these changes, the soul of GT8 racing remains the same: pure competition fueled by passion and performance. Fans around the world are drawn to GT8 racing because it feels real. These cars look like something you could almost own, yet they perform at a level most can only dream of. That balance between familiarity and extreme performance makes GT8 racing incredibly appealing. When you see a GT8 car on track, you're not just watching a race, you're witnessing the peak of automotive evolution. As technology continues to evolve, GT8 racing cars are becoming smarter, faster, and safer. Data systems monitor every aspect of the car's performance, allowing teams to make split-second decisions. Drivers receive constant feedback, helping them push harder while staying within safe limits. Even with all this technology, the human element remains irreplaceable. No computer can replicate the instinct of a driver diving into a corner at the limit. GT8 racing is also about legacy. Legendary manufacturers, iconic teams, and unforgettable drivers have all left their mark on this category. Each race adds another chapter to a story written in rubber, fuel, and adrenaline. Fans remember the dramatic finishes, the epic battles, and the moments when drivers pushed beyond what seemed possible. If you've ever wondered why motorsport fans are so passionate, GT8 Racing provides the answer. It's raw, it's intense, and it's beautifully unforgiving. Every race is a reminder that speed comes at a cost and victory must be earned. The roar of the engine, the smell of burning rubber, and the sight of cars fighting for position create an experience unlike any other. Here on Car Update 2025, our goal is to bring you closer to this world. We don't just talk about cars, we explore the stories, the technology, and the emotions behind them. GT8 racing cars are more than just machines, and through this channel, we aim to show you why they matter. So the next time you see a GT8 racing car flying down a straight, remember what you're really watching. You're witnessing years of engineering, countless hours of testing, and the courage of drivers who trust their lives to machines built for speed. You're watching the result of human ambition pushed to its limits. If you enjoyed this deep dive into GT8 racing cars, make sure you stay connected with Car Update 2025. There's a lot more coming, from high-performance machines to the stories that make the automotive world unforgettable. Until next time, keep your passion alive, keep your curiosity strong, and never stop chasing speed.